A killer pulled the trigger to shoot the female CEO, and this scene was just seen by a man who was selling goods by the roadside. Without any hesitation, the man rushed forward in one quick step and successfully saved the female CEO. Seeing his plan ruined, the killer immediately pulled the trigger again to fire a second shot. The man firmly caught the bullet with just 2 fingers, then flipped his hand and threw the bullet back. This neat and smooth move made the female CEO's heart flutter. She even secretly thought of the name of their future child in her mind. At this moment, another killer rushed out from the dark. Seeing this, the man stamped his foot, shaking up several pebbles. With a wave of his hand, the pebbles flew out like bullets. Unexpectedly, the bullet fired by the killer before he fell hit the female CEO's thigh. Fortunately, it did not hit a vital part. The man helped the female CEO into the car to treat her wound, then channeled his inner energy and patted her leg. Just then, a memory suddenly flashed through the female CEO's mind. The savior in front of her was actually the man who had disappeared after she gave birth to their daughter more than 10 years ago. After the man finished treating her, the female CEO's wound had completely healed. She looked at her skin, which had returned to its original state, in disbelief. When the man saw she was fine, he turned around to leave, but the female CEO quickly stopped him. The man thought she was trying to frame him for compensation, while the female CEO realized the man didn't recognize her. Thinking that the man had easily cured her injury, she begged him with tears to treat her daughter who had been in a coma for 3 years. At this time, the man had no idea that the child he was asked to save was actually his own biological daughter. 3 years ago, the daughter suddenly fell into a coma due to a strange illness. The female CEO had sought help from famous doctors all over the country, but none of them could do anything. Now, seeing the man's extraordinary abilities, she seemed to grasp the last straw to save her daughter. When the man saw the female CEO crying, he immediately agreed. At the same time, the female CEO's father was asking a divine doctor about his granddaughter's condition. After carefully feeling the pulse, the divine doctor shook his head repeatedly. He said that after practicing medicine for most of his life, he had never seen such a strange illness, and only the legendary Lord Dragon might be able to cure it. As he spoke, the female CEO pushed the door open and walked in with the man. When the father looked up and saw his daughter had brought back a man covered in dirt, he thought the man was a migrant worker. The female CEO quickly explained that the man was not a migrant worker, but a healer she had invited to treat her daughter. Before she finished speaking, the male supporting character rushed in with his men. The male supporting character had long been deliberately planning to force the female CEO to marry him, but the female CEO had always firmly refused this marriage. Out of anger and frustration, he secretly bribed killers to get rid of the female CEO, but the plan failed. Then the male supporting character came up with another idea. He threatened the female CEO with the company's broken capital chain, claiming that only he could save the company, and the condition was that the female CEO marry him. On hearing this, the female CEO firmly refused and said she had found someone who could cure her daughter. The male supporting character then threatened the man to mind his own business, but the man just sneered in disdain. Seeing this arrogant man dare to talk back to him, the male supporting character immediately ordered his men to break the man's legs. The female CEO stopped them. Seeing the female CEO defend the man, the male supporting character claimed that only the medical emperor could save the girl. As soon as he finished speaking, the medical emperor appeared. He immediately stated that the girl had been hit by an evil spell, and if she was not treated in time, she would not live long. The female CEO panicked instantly, but the man calmly said he could cure the girl and told her not to believe such nonsense.